Online students, good morning. Am I audible, guys? Online student, am I loud and clear? Am I visible to you? Okay, guys. Yesterday, I think we completed different modes of injections. Popularly used injections are how many? In that one, best injection is what? What is the fastest injection? Why constructor injection is fastest? Why not others? Constructor injection takes place while creating the object of target bean class, right? Okay, remaining injections takes place after object creation. That's why they are bit slow. They are bit slow. Okay, why strength is less today? Labor Day. Huh? You are also celebrating Labor Day. You are not a labor still. Okay, fine. Yeah. Our today's topic is design patterns. And as part of that, we have to discuss factory design pattern. What is that? First, try to understand what is design pattern, guys. Let us assume I'm feeling feverish. As an Indian mentality boy, what I do, I never rush to doctor first. I go to medical shop saying that I have a feverish feeling is there, give me medicine. He gives the medicine, I consume it. No doubt it will not give relaxation. After 2-3 days, when all parents and friends are scolding me, then I go to doctor. Yes, na boss. This is the trend in Indian system, na? Everyone, maximum people follows this one. Okay. So what doctor will do? He will write 4-5 tests nowadays. Without touching the patient, they are doing treatment. You know that. They will write for patient test. Based on the reports of the test, he will write the medicine along with the antibiotic tablets. Yes or no, no? When you consume the medicine with antibiotic tablet, definitely relaxation will come within 1 or 2 days. And we appreciate doctor is doctor, medical shop is medical shop. We give entire credit to doctor. Right now, boss? There, credit should not be given to doctor or medical shop. Credit should be given to antibiotic tablets. Why? Because you are feeling feverish because your body immunity power is reduced. That's why when you consume the medicine given by medical shop, they are not working. They are not functioning on your body. When doctor has given same medicine, doctor has given same medicine, but you have consumed that medicine along with antibiotic tablets. Along with what? Antibiotics, you have consumed that medicine. So then what happened? Though your body immunity power is low, because of antibiotics, body immunity power is increased now. That's why the main medicine started working on your body. That's why you got what? Relaxation, relief from the problem. That means antibiotics are main medicine or supporting medicine? They are supporting. Supporting medicine for what? Main medicine for which cause the medicine is given. For which cause the medicine is being given, guys. The same story, when we use Java language technologies framework as it is, okay, there may be a possibility of getting side effects. Memory problem, flexibility problem, performance problem, X problem, Y problem, Z problem, and number of problems might be coming. I want to use these languages technologies framework effectively without having these side effects, without having these reoccurring side effects. Then we have to apply some solution solving those problems. The best solution to solve those problems are technically called as what? Design patterns. The best solution solving those problems are technically called as what? Design pattern. So design pattern is not a language or technology or framework to learn, guys. But they can be applied on what? Any language, any technology, any framework-based application development to use those technologies and framework more effectively. Come on, guys. And to use them in application development more effectively, guys. I hope you convinced with me, my dear. Come on. So your design patterns are like antibiotics tablet or not? They are the main medicine or supporting medicine. But because of supporting medicine, main medicine will be strengthened and main medicine will start functioning on your body or not. Similarly, because of design patterns, what we have developed, right, guys? The main language or technology or framework code will be strengthened. Come on, guys. So that will start functioning without side effects or not, guys. So shall I give examples for the standardizations for a design pattern? Design pattern sounds like it is related to project designing. Sorry. Designed patterns to solve the recurring problem. It is purely related to coding. Okay, na? Designed pattern. Pattern means repeatedly occurring things. Date pattern, date value comes again and again in certain format, right, guys? Indian date format pattern is what, guys? DD, 4 wise. Chinese 4 wise, DD. USA DD, 4 wise or 2 wise, whatever it is. These are patterns, right? Date patterns, we call them. Suppose one serial killer is killing the people, but he will follow certain pattern in the serial killing, right? He will try to leave your signature in every place. And by catching that signature only, police department will chase them or not, guys. Pattern means repeatedly occurring. Design patterns are the best solutions that are given as, okay, set of rules representing best solution for recurring problems of application development. Design patterns are set of rules that are given as best solutions for recurring problems of application development. That is definition number 1. What is definition number 2, guys? Design patterns are best solutions, okay? But they are given to use languages, technologies, framework more effectively in application development. Languages, technologies, and framework much effectively in application development. Is it not interesting, Rababu? Come on. Convince it with me, my dear. I want reply. So check it out. First definition you try to understand. Design patterns are bunch of rules that acts as best solutions for what? Reoccurring problems of application development. Design patterns are best practices to use programming languages, technologies, and framework effectively in application development, guys. Okay, na? Super. Design patterns are nowhere related to designing of the project. They are purely related to coding of the project. Understanding my statement, boss? Come on. Design patterns are nowhere related to, tell me, guys, designing of the project. Designing of the project. Come on, guys. They are purely related to coding of the project. These are designed. Come on, guys. These are designed to solve These are designed to solve the recurring problems of the application development. These are designed to solve recurring problems of the application development. So it's purely related to coding, guys. Tell me, guys, in Java, we generally see two types of design pattern, two categories of design pattern. Number one, GOF or GO4 design pattern, gang of four. There are four people, guys, who wrote a book, elements of reusable object oriented software, covering 23 plus design patterns. Come on, guys. Actually, for these people, inspiration is Christopher Alexander, who is a civil engineer. After certain amount of age, he decided to document all the best practices related to civil constructions. For dam construction, this is the best practice. For railway foot-over bridge construction, this is the best practice. Come on, guys. For high-rise building, this is the best practice. By seeing those documentations of civil engineer given by Christopher Alexander, these four people got inspiration, guys. Why can't we do same thing for software industry? Why can't we do same thing in the software industry? Why can't we suggest some best solution for recurring problems of what? Application development for software industry. Initially, they come up with 100 plus design pattern only in gang of four patterns, gang of four design patterns, guys. But later they reduced the count to 23, 24. Because some design patterns are repeatedly occurring in the similar fashion. That's why they reduced the count to 23, 24. Everyone understanding my statement, guys? Elements of reusable object-oriented software. How many people are there for total? Four are Eric Gama, Richard Helm, Ralph Johnson, John Wisdels. These are the four people who actually doing this work or not, guys? Yeah, tell me, guys. These are standalone environment design pattern. That means can be used max to max core Java applications. Only for standalone application development. Given by four software engineers to use OOP language more effectively in application development. These design patterns can be implemented in what? Any OOP language. Gang of 4, GO4 means gang of 4. Information is there now, guys. Nearly 24 design patterns are given in this category. Some of them are singleton class factory pattern, strategy design pattern, abstract pattern, bridge pattern, decorator pattern, and etc. Guys, got it? Okay, now tell me. These gang of four patterns can be implemented in any language, guys. In any OOP language, in any OOP language. C++, Python, C Sharp, what is that? Small talk, Scala. In multiple places, you can implement them. Because these are what concepts, guys? Gang of four. Not specific to one language, one technology. Got it? These engineers are not specific to one technology, one language. They worked on multiple technologies and languages. That's why these are not specific to any person, guys. These are not specific to any technology, any language, or this one. These gang of four design patterns must be implemented. Must be implemented in what setup, guys? Core can be implemented in any standalone application. In any standalone application Standalone application using any OOP language. Java, .NET. What is this? Python. Actually, we should not say .NET. We should say C#. Python, C++, and etc. All these are what? OOP languages, guys. All these are OOP languages. Yes, boss. Nearly 24 design patterns are given in this category. Some of them are what? Singleton class. Okay, let me take this singleton class. We'll implement later practically. What is a normal one? For one class, any number of objects can be created. Let us assume in that one, few objects are having no data. All objects are identical objects without no data. Multiple objects with no data, waste of memory. Create one object with no data and use it for multiple times. There's a best practice or not, guys? Second problem. I created multiple objects for Java class, but inside that class, final variables are there. What's the problem? Then multiple objects will be created with the same data or not. Instead of creating multiple objects with the same data, create one object and use it for multiple times. Super. Same read-only data, right, guys? Okay. In my class and by creating object for it, I decided to store company name, country names in this world, which is required for country select box, right? Country names I want to store, guys. See, guys, if class is maintaining country names means, so that country names will change every second day, third day. New country formation needs a lot of time now, boss. It will be changed once in a while, once in a 3 days, 4 days. Come on, guys. Or once in a 6 months, once in a 10 years also sometimes. What do you know, guys? Possibility is there or not there? Speak out. Online students, speak out. You also have mouths. Don't forget that. Tell me what happens, guys. Once in a 6 months, once in a. So, if object of the class is having shareable data across the multiple other classes, shareable data across the multiple other classes. Okay, once in a while it will change, but maximum time same data. In that situation also, better to create one object or better to create multiple objects with the same data. What singleton Java class says, in any given situation, you can create only one object for Java. This one object story is very interesting or not, guys? Instead of creating multiple objects with no data, instead of creating multiple objects with fixed data, instead of creating multiple objects with the same data, create only one object. Keep the data inside it. Come on. And use it for what? Multiple times. That means if you have a Java class, if you make that class as singleton class, okay, whatever dances you do in application execution, only one object will be created for that class. Such class is called as what? Single. Like this, every design pattern is having its own importance, don't worry. Keeping different category logics in different classes or files and making them interacting with each other is called layered application development. Is called standalone application is like bachelor room. Layered application is like what? 4B. In bachelor room, all things will be mixed up in a single place. You insert the hand in a mountain of clothes or books, you will get the item whatever you want. You will get the item whatever. 5 minutes. 5. You will get the item whatever you want. Is that clear? Super. So the ultimate conclusion from my side is, come on, guys. The ultimate conclusion from my side is, Singleton class helps us to reduce the number of objects. So relatively, we can save the memory, save the CPU time. So that means it helps us to use memory and CPU time more effectively or not, guys. That too in Java, object creation is a costly affair. Don't forget that, right? Okay, boss. Tell me, Ganga 4 patterns are used generally in standalone application. JW patterns are used in what? Layered application. What applications? Layered applications. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Come on. Super. Okay, guys. Shall we get into the JW patterns? Yeah, before getting into JW pattern, one student has come to share her success journey with you people. Okay. Okay. I think she got job in Accenture and I don't know remaining details, how many years back and all this stuff. Okay. Through common friend, morning she approached saying that uh, I'm like your friend, wife, and me are classmates. Okay. Right. So I also taken classes from you and I want to share my success journey as your friend, wife shared in front of other students. Then why not? Okay. Because it will help students to get some inspiration, some motivation, right? Especially for this 33%, because another 33% is there. Okay, right. Please send her inside. Admin, I don't know numbers. Sorry. Everywhere locked. Huh? Everywhere it is locked. Boy, you go and come. Yeah. Ganga 4 patterns are basic patterns, guys. JW patterns are what? Advanced pattern. And JW patterns are built on the top of Ganga 4 pattern. Okay, tell me, guys. Yeah. Yeah, please come. Yeah.
Sir, I'm tension.
So whatever you want to speak,
Hi all. Am I audible? Hi all. Good morning. Okay, I think everyone is energetic here. Um, First of all, I would like to congratulate everyone because you are an Atrasa student. Definitely, the success will be yours. So, the word Natrasa product, that itself a big success. You chosen him, then you are on the right path. And coming to my success journey, actually, I am like everybody does. I did BTech in, and I'm passed out in 2016 pass out batch. Um, I'm a Python developer basically. So I chosen my career path in the Python due to some personal health issues. Like I was not able to cope up, and I love programming, but I lost it. So after I went into the divine path, like God and everything. I never believe in God, but after when I fell down, then I got some spiritual journey, and then come back to my normal health condition. Then I found, I thought like, does Python, because I didn't make in Python, I thought if I go in the Python, maybe I will be again down, like maybe I will go again in the down. I hate that language basically. Uh, that made me to hate Python because I was not able to cope up. So then soon I started to work on Java. Basically, I've taken simple Java training while I'm doing BTech. So I have little knowledge. So uh, uh, so the journey started keep on roaming on Amirpet, like where should I join, what is that, everything. So I finally found Nataraj sir in the Amirpet. So first I joined HK, as you know, HK sir. Then he said that my next step is Nataraj sir. Like if you want to uh, choose a bright future, my next step is Nataraj sir. That came into my mind. Like who is Nataraj sir? I want to first attend his class. Then soon I attended his class. Like the interest of not doing me, it made me to come up, rise up me. It made me rise up. Like I don't know. Like he's a God gifted.
Fine, fine.
He's a gift from the God. So something in the class, like from somewhere in the class, I felt Lord Krishna is telling he is the right path. Choose him. Don't lose him. So daily I used to get scoldings. Actually, we used to give answers. One day he scolded like anything, like item batch. What kind of people you are? You don't know code Java. I take it as a challenge. This is not item batch. This is a software developer batch. So I started doing practice day by day. The way he used to turn that side to get the answers, because he thought no one will give answers from this side. He used to turn that side. One day he asked, still I remember, after I completed it, it almost 7 years. I remembered he asked one question about model and view object in the Spring Boot. Like why we are adding mob that add, why we can go for the constructor. No one has given the answer, but one I given the answer from there. Then that day he appreciated me. The person who scolded me, I got appreciation from him. Yeah. So I proven, and I thought, okay, if he's if he praised me, then I can do wonders. So thank you, sir. His scolding doesn't mean like he personally does it. Those are the blessings. Those are the blessings. Oh my God. I never take him personally, because those are the blessings that I got. Whatever he does for my sake. So today I am working in some MNC, from Python to Java developer. Now I can code both in Python and Java because of him. Sir, I never forget you until the last breath of my life. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, all the best. You're back, huh? Okay, fine. Yeah, fine. I just did my job. She did her job. Things are worked out. That's it. Don't think much about that. Okay, don't make me God. I'm a just human being. Oh, okay. And I cannot carry that baggage also. Fine. Shall we get into the discussions? Yeah. So JWE, Java Enterprise Edition patterns. Okay, using JWE technologies and frameworks, we develop the advanced applications like web application, distributed application, enterprise applications, many things, right, guys? So they are basically one class application or layered application. While working with layers also, there will be some problems. We have to encounter those problems. We need to address those problems. Yeah, for that purpose, we have got JWE patterns. To suppress the problem, to address the problems related to layered application development, we have got JWE pattern. And these patterns are given by Sun Microsystem and must be developed in what? Java J2WE only. because they are given based on JWE technologies, JWE based application development. You cannot use this design pattern wherever you want, and you may not use same terminologies in other domains like .NET, Python environment. These are very much specific to Java and should be implemented in Java. Ganga for any object-oriented programming standalone application we can implement. But JWE patterns are very much specific to Java, should be implemented in Java environment, especially in Java technology-based application development, Java frameworks-based application development. We use this design pattern to solve the problem. And most of the frameworks already used some design patterns and to make our life simple in application development. For example, you take struts design part, struts, you take Spring MVC. Okay, they already implemented 4 or 5 design patterns in that. Okay, then only that software is ready, guys. On the top of it, we develop our code. While writing our code also, we can use some more design patterns. And don't think that while working with advanced technologies like a JWE framework, we can apply both Ganga for design pattern, JWE pattern. Both can be applied. It's purely possible, guys. Okay. See, guys, since JWE module and its technologies are given, come on. Okay. From camera, you are reading my face up. And then I should use your eyes to as a telescope. Okay, guys, let it be. Since JWE and its technologies are given to develop web application and distributed application as layered application, these JWE patterns are given as best solutions for solving recurring problems of layered application like web application, distributed application. Nearly 20 plus design patterns are given as what? JWE patterns. These patterns must be implemented only in Java JWE environment. Examples are what, guys? DAO, data access object, front controller, business delegate. So you got idea about what is design pattern? First of all, tell me, design pattern is a separate course, separate, yeah, you can make it as a course that's there. What is there in that? Separate language, separate technology, separate framework. But while developing any language, technology, or frameworks based application, we can use design patterns as best solution to solve the recurring problems or not. We can use design patterns are the best solution to solve the recurring problems or not, guys. Super. Let me add one comment, guys. Note. Design pattern is not a design patterns are not a separate, what is that? Separate language or technology or what is that? Technology or framework. Technology or framework to learn. But they can be applied as best solutions. What, guys? As best solution to solve all the reoccurring problems. Occurring means happening. Reoccurring means repeatedly occurring, right? Reoccurring problems of, guys, reoccurring problems of the application development. All the reoccurring problems of the application development. Convinced, guys? Come on, everyone. Super. Ganga pattern can be used along with the JWE patterns in layered application development. Fine. In the implementation of one design pattern, we can take the support of what? Another design pattern. Are you getting my point? Next. What do you mean by layer? Because I said layered application, layered application. Layer is a logical or physical separation having certain category logics. Presentation layer contains what? Presentation logic. Persistence layer contains what? Persistence logic. Nothing but JDBC code now. Presentation logics are nothing but UI code, user interface code now, boss. UI code means what? HTML, CSS, Angular, this kind of code, guys. A layer means logical partition. So in 4 BHK flat, okay, each room is one layer, hall is one layer, bedroom is one layer, living room is one layer, kids room is one layer, kitchen is one layer. What do you say, guys? A layer can be physical or logical partition. Sir, I heard something called, what is the difference between architecture and what? Design. What is the difference between architecture and design pattern? Okay. We call MVCs an architecture. I said other day monolith architecture, microservice architecture. Again, I'm using wording called design pattern. Super. Architecture gives end-to-end flow of the application development. What, guys? Architecture gives end-to-end flow of the application development. Is that clear, boss? End-to-end flow, end-to-end components involvement in the application development. MVC architecture gives end-to-end flow for website development. Microservice architecture gives mechanism to develop different services as different projects and integrating them, right, guys? In the implementation of any architecture projects, okay, while developing each layer component or each kind of logic, there will be some side effects. In order to suppress those side effects and in order to write better code, we write some helping code. And that helping code is nothing but what? Design pattern. So that means while implementing architecture-based application in different layers of the project, we use a different design pattern. So design pattern focus on problem solution, right? Architecture talks about end-to-end requirements of the project development, end-to-end requirements of the application development, end-to-end requirements of the projects development. I hope you convinced it with me, my dear. Come on. MVC is an architecture to develop the web applications in Java. MVC is an architecture to develop the web services, RESTful web services in Java. Model view controller, which says web application or RESTful application should have a 3 layers. Model layer having logics, controller layer having monitoring mechanism, view layer having presentation logics. Come on, guys. In the implementation of these 3 layers, lot of components we write. Inside that, lot of code we write. Come on, boss. Inside that, we write lot of code na. Okay, while writing that code, I want reply from you. We follow some best solutions or not, guys? In order to avoid repeatedly occurring problem, we apply some best solution, and they are called as what? Design pattern. So in the implementation of any architecture-based project, we will be dealing with the design pattern. Okay, na? See, guys. Building architecture. It gives overall building construction right from footings to ceiling, interior designing, everything, right, guys? Everything they talk about building architecture. But in that one, in each department, some problems will be there. In order to overcome that problem, some best solutions will be there. I'll tell one problem, guys. Number one, instead of constructing instead of carrying bricks to the top floor, manually with the support of labor, right? It's better to keep one luggage carrier machine. Whenever any high rise is started, one big crane will appear in the construction place. What's the purpose of that one? Only show off. That is useful for luggage carrier, as a luggage carrier. Because carrying luggage to 15th floor, 20th floor through human beings is going to be problematic. Lot of expenditure, number one. And yeah, in the construction of building, safety will not be that much there. Do you think safety will be there for staircases? So death possibilities are increased or not, guys? That's why they are nowadays taking the support of what? Big crane machines. Understand? Elevators machines, right, guys? Okay. So carrying items, carrying data through labor is a regular code. And the best solution code is what? Replace them with what? Machinery is the best solution. Is that clear, guys? Come on. Yeah. What is the difference between architecture and design pattern? Architecture gives end-to-end plan to design and develop the application. While writing each section logic in certain architecture-based application development, we use a different design pattern to solve reoccurring problem. To solve the reoccurring problems. Is that clear, guys? I want reply. So, MVC architecture to develop Java web application end-to-end. MVC, Model View Controller. MVC, what is that, guys? Model View Controller. While writing model layer logics, we use what? Business Delegate, DAO design pattern. While writing view layer logics, we use what? Composite view, view helper design pattern. While writing controller layer logics, we use what? Front controller, application controller design pattern. While writing logics of each layer, we follow set of design patterns or not, guys? Architecture uses different design patterns in different modules or layer in the modules of the application development. Architecture uses design patterns in different modules or layers of the application development. Is that clear, guys? I want reply. Layered application means keeping different logics in different layers, nothing but class or file, and making them communicating with each other, making them participating in communication each other. Clear, boss? Making them participating in the communication, making them participating in the communication. Easy or not, guys? Yes, boss. Now I'm going to launch factory design pattern. Sir, why all this thing now? Actually, design pattern is a separate course, guys. But in Spring Boot, Spring related design patterns, I will cover. Whatever Spring related design pattern, relevant design pattern for the Spring, I will cover here. You don't worry about it. Okay. Now listen. Why are it teaching this design pattern, factory design pattern now? Actually, in every Spring application development, everyone should follow strategy design pattern. What is that? A best designed Spring project is that project which is following strategy design. But strategy design pattern internally uses what? Factory design pattern. Strategy design pattern internally uses what, guys? First, that's why I'm teaching factory design pattern. Then I'm going for what? Strategy design. Our second application background preparation is happening. What's happening here? Second application related background preparation. First, we have done a lot of background preparation for first application. We understood the flow, everything clearly. Okay, but that time I have not followed best practices in the coding, boss. I just want to introduce some concept introduced. I have shown what is container, what is field injection, what is life cycle management and other things. There our concentration is not giving the best code, right? But now I want to develop my Spring application having the best code, right, boss? For that purpose, what is the pattern I have to use? Strategy. But strategy pattern internally uses what? So first we have to understand what is factory pattern or not, guys. Are you there with me? So first of all, tell me factory means the place where some manufacturing happens. If not, at least assembling happens. If not, that at least testing happens. If not, that at least integration happens. If you go to factory asking for item, they deliver the item or not. Okay. Are we bothered what they have done internally to deliver the item? Are we worried? Are they manufacturing or not? Are we worried? Are they importing products from different countries and assembling here? Are we worried? Okay, they are just importing the product and testing here. We asked the product, they given the product. I have gone to Maruti Suzuki factory, asked, give me Bellona car. They give me Bellona car, na? Am I really worried about how they manufactured that car? How many days taken to manufacture that car? When manufactured? Where it is manufactured? What? Whether they are assembling here or manufacturing here, are you worried about? So factory provides abstraction on object creation process or not, guys. Abstraction means hiding the details. Abstraction means factory provides abstraction on object creation process. What do you say, guys? Yes or no, na? See, when I check the assignment, people are not coming to classes. Should I check the assignment or not? No? I should ignore you like this? But I'm not finding. I'm seeing so many faces missed, which I have seen 2 days back. No, how many days you will postpone taking the challenges like this? Fine. Okay. Yeah. Now let's go for factory is going for object creation abstraction, na boss. Factory pattern says you ask me object, I give object. But you don't worry how that object is being created. Sometime object will be created using zero param. Sometime using parameterized. In that parameterized, one more object may be there. And that object is created using zero param. Sometime by calling static factory method. Come on, guys. There are many ways of creating objects. But when I approach factory and give me object, does it exposes all these procedures? Does it exposes all these procedures? It will directly return the object without worrying about how that object is being created, right? Without worrying about how that object is being created. Is it not interesting, Rababu? So full and final conclusion from my side is factory design pattern says, okay, factory design pattern says, I provide abstraction on object creation process. Okay, you ask me object by giving the data, I will give the object. Are you understanding my statement? You go to biscuit factory, guys. You tell, I need cream biscuit. They will give the cream biscuit. Are they going to tell the recipe? Are you going to worried about that? So biscuit factory is providing abstraction on biscuit preparation. Car manufacturing company is providing abstraction on car preparation. You are asking me, give me subject, I'm giving subject. But am I telling every time, I did that much hard work, this much hard work? Huh? I studied over 24/7. Did I giving that kind of discouraging statements to you? Initially, I got those many errors. I solved like anything. Did I say like that? Definitely hard work is there, but I have done lot of smart work. Okay, na? Okay. Definitely work will be there. Nothing comes next, just like that. You're expert in subject means definitely time is taken. Or opportunities should be there to get the chance are working on latest technologies also, right, guys? So definitely I gain knowledge, but when you attend my classes, you take the subclass. You attend, you take the course. You attend, you gain the knowledge. Are you bothered about how I arranged all this content? How I gained this knowledge? You are not interested, I am not interested, right? If you show interest also, I say that is none of your business. You ask me, I give the subject, right now, boss? Okay, don't worry, I'll share my journey one day. Okay, only for example sake I am telling. Okay, fine. This pattern provides abstraction while creating and returning one of the several related class object based on the data that is being passed. This pattern says I return one of the several related classes object based on the data that is passed. What, guys? It will pass, it will return one of the several related class object based on the data that is passed. Array, biscuit factory is giving biscuits. Lot of biscuits will be there. Every biscuit is identified with its name, category name. Come on, guys. But all biscuits are implementing common interface. Then only they become related classes based on the data that is passed. Based on the data that is passed, the biscuit will be returned or not, guys? The biscuit will be returned or not? I want reply, boss. To make several classes as related classes, we need to see them implementing what? Either common interface or extending from what? Common superclass. Yes, boss. Okay. Car factory, see the example. Car factory creates and returns car object based on the model name we pass by providing abstraction on car object creation or not. By simply providing abstraction on car object creation, what do you say, guys? You don't believe in JDBC coding, whatever lines you are writing. Connection con is equal to driver manager dot get connection. Statement st is equal to con dot create statement. Results at rs is equal to st dot execute query big query, right? Or in all those places, abstraction you can enjoy or not, guys. Driver manager dot get connection. Get connection is the static method of driver manager class, guys. Come on. Static method of what? Driver manager class. Okay, that's why I'm able to call on the class name, right, boss? But am I bothered about how it is creating internally connection object? Whether it has used for which class it is creating, am I bothered? Okay, whether it has used 0 parama, 1 parama, am I bothered? Whether it is used 0 parama, 1 parama, am I bothered? Whether it internally using static factory method or some other technique to create object, am I bothered? I call connection con is equal to driver manage dot get connection. Some database username password we pass. It happily automatically what? Establish the connection and gives me connection or not, guys. While calling driver manager dot get connection, if I pass Aracle driver details, guys, what does? Aracle driver details. The connection object will be created pointing to Aracle. If I pass same details with respect to MySQL, I'll get connection object pointing to MySQL database software. If I pass XYZ database information, I will get connection object pointing to XYZ database or not. Okay, all these connection objects created for different databases are related object because their classes implement what? Common java.sql.connection interface. So that means driver manager.get connection method returns one of the several JDBC connection objects that are there in the that is possible. Okay, based on the data that is being passed. Based on the data that is being passed. Is that clear, guys? I want reply. Connection con is equal to driver manager dot get connection provides the abstraction on creating and returning. Come on, guys. Creating and returning. JDBC connection object for certain database software based on the URL database username password details we pass, guys. If I pass Oracle 1, Oracle connection object. MySQL details, MySQL connection object. Yes or no? Na? Okay, even results statement st is equal to con dot create statement. Forget about that is not a static method, guys. Okay, do you know having any idea? Do you have any idea? Statement object class name is what? But when you call the method, we are getting statement object na boss. That means through interfaces, we are making code as loosely coupled code. Entire JDBC code is written through interfaces, right? But each interface reference variable points to one original object or not. Each interface reference variable points to an object or not. So tell me, here also connection is an interface, right? But implementing that interface, there are so many classes are there. And those classes objects becomes connection object. Okay, guys. If you pass URL, username, password details with respect to what? Oracle database software, then returns JDBC connection object pointing to Oracle. If I pass same thing to MySQL database software, it returns connection object pointing to MySQL database software or not, guys? Pointing to MySQL database software or not? I want reply, boss. Every factory pattern internally uses one public static factory method having factory pattern logic, nothing but creating and returning one of the several related class object based on the data that is passed. Based on the data that is passed. Is that clear, guys? Any method that creates and returns object is called factory method. If that method is static method, then it is called as what? Static factory method, guys. The developer who is factory pattern by calling static factory method with the data on factory class gets how many benefits, guys? Gets how many benefits, guys? The developer whose factory pattern by calling, who uses factory pattern by calling static factory method with the data on factory class gets how many benefits, guys? 2 benefits. Number 1, choosing the class from several related classes based on the data that is being passed. Or in every factory pattern, there will be one static factory method with arguments, right? Whenever we call the method with argument. Okay, we can specify the type of the value that you want to pass or not. Okay. Abstraction on the object creation and returning process. So it internally creates object, returns object. It is, does it going to make you how that object is really created? 0 parama, 1 parama, parameterized X, Y, Z. Are we really followed or not, guys? Most of the other design pattern internally needs the support of what? Factory design pattern. Even strategy design pattern also internally uses what? Factory design pattern. Don't say factory method design pattern. It's a factory only. Factory method is a big story. Okay, na boss? Okay, sir. Now I'm asking my final question. What is the difference between factory method and factory pattern? What is the difference between factory? Factory method says I create and return object. That object can be created for current class or related class or unrelated class anywhere, guys. Come on. See, this is not factory method now. Calendar cal is equal to calendar dot get instance. So calendar dot get instance is a static method that creates and returns what? Gregorian calendar class object. For that class, calendar is the super type. Come on, guys. For that one, calendar is the super type. That's why I'm able to refer with what? Calendar class reference variable or not. Why everywhere else are we can refer with calendar class reference variable? Okay, directly na. Why are you taking this one? Are a calendar dot get instance is going to give me what? Calendar object having date and time, having system date and time. But that's an abstract class, guys. So am I going to get calendar object or Gregorian calendar class object? It is going to give me Gregorian calendar class. That we are referring with what? Interface reference variable. Interface reference variable. Thread T is equal to thread dot current thread off. It's a static factory method. Okay. String S1 is equal to string dot value of 20. Always give string class object, guys. Come on. It will convert 20 into string and gives me that. Okay, guys. Factory pattern internal uses the factory method and creates and return one of the several related class object based on the data that is being passed. Come on. Based on the data that is being passed. So final conclusion is factory pattern says you don't know how to create object, how to manage object, how to return object. So that you leave that part to what? IOC container. IOC container will take care of all these activities or not, guys? Okay, boss. Tell me next one. Connection con is equal to driver manager dot get connection. This is what? JDBC URL. This is username. This is password. Tell me. Gives JDBC connection object pointing to Oracle database software. Here, same information, but MySQL related information. Gives JDBC connection object pointing to what? Pointing to what, guys? Tell me now. Tell me now. It is using its own class internally to create Oracle database connection object. It uses its own class object internally to create and return MySQL connection object. Are you getting my point there, guys? I want reply. Okay, guys. Now tell me. See, when I pass Oracle data, is giving Oracle connection object. When I pass MySQL data, it's giving MySQL connection object. The classes of both these connection objects will be implementing common SQL interface, common java.sql.connection interface. That's why I'm able to refer both the objects with the connection interface reference variable or not. Super, guys. The classes of both these connection objects. The classes of both these connection objects are created or related classes because they implement common interface called what? Java.sql.connection. Array, one more example, guys. I'm giving examples of what IOC, this one. Examples of factory patterns wherever you are there. Number one, some string manipulation one has come. String dot value of 20 is also what? Same thing. It is allowing us to convert numeric 20 to string 20. Okay, next one. Factory dot get bean. We are passing bean ID. Based on the bean ID, whether it is creating and returning bean class object or it is returning already available bean class object or not. It is definitely returning already available bean class object. What do you say, guys? Factory method or factory pattern mostly be the static method, but not mandatory. It can be taken as a non-static method if needed. It can be taken as what? Non-static method. Array, statement st is equal to con dot create statement. Okay, there is a non-static method. But returning object, yes or no? Na? Then can I say that one also following factory pattern? Definitely. Example on factory pattern, guys. I have taken what? Bike.java common interfaces, all these bike classes, right, boss? All these are bike classes. All these bike classes implement common bike interface or not? All these bike classes implement common bike interface or not? I want reply. Okay, here I have taken bike factory, guys. It returns one or other bike object based on the model name we pass. One or other bike object we get based on the model name we pass. What do you say, guys? And lastly, what is there, guys? Client application to check whether all these things are working properly or not. Okay, guys. So, shall we start working that, guys? What's your workspace, my dear? Switch workspace. What is this? Whenever I say factory pattern, what is the single line that should come into your picture? It creates one of the several related class object based on the data that is being passed. It creates one of the several related class object based on the data that is being passed. Is it not interesting, Rababu? How to keep classes as related classes? By making those classes implementing common interface, or by making those classes extending from what? Existing classes. One or other common superclass, abstract class as the common superclass. Akash, what's your doubt? I will tell you later. He don't know his doubt and he's asking me to solve my doubt. Huh? Maven project. First of all, let me tell here, do I need to add spring jars in this project? Factory pattern I'm going to develop based on core Java setup. Do I need to add any spring jars here? Maven hyphen or key type hyphen. What guys? Quick start. Not coming. Maven hyphen or key type hyphen quick start. Any spell mistake here? Or key type. Or key. That's right, guys. Or key type. It came. 1.4. What's the group ID? Organization name, right? NIT. Next one, artifact ID. IOC pros 02, right, guys? Tell me, factory pattern. Say finish. By default, it will create in interactive mode. Say yes for everything. It's been created or not, guys? It's been created. Why are you not create? Why we are creating? Acha. Still, I have not introduced me event to you. Oh, sorry. I'll cancel. I thought I introduced me event for you. But no one said that to me, guys, until I complete it. Don't worry, I'll introduce me when I'll use me when, guys. Java project. Wait, project. Java project. Yeah, tell me, what is this? IOC pros 02. IOC pros 02. What is that? Huh? Factory pattern. Say next, guys. Say next. Tell me next one. Is there any need of adding jar files? Is there any need of opening jar files, guys? Let me add the packages. com.nt.sbs. Next one, package com.nt.factor. What is the next one? Package what is the package I want to have? com.nt.client. Total how many packages I created, guys? 3. Okay, guys. There, yes, beans is not sounding good because we are not using Spring there, na? Components, right, guys? New interface. What is there? Common interface I am taking, boss. What is that? Engine, huh? Okay. Hmm. Otherwise, we'll take bike. We'll take what? Bike. Yeah, in this one, public wide drive. In bike class, I have bike interface, I have taken drive. Next, right click class. What's the class, guys? Okay, first we'll start with the luxury bike, right? Tell me. Hardly, Harley, hardly. Oh, Harley, okay. Harley Davidson. Oh. Hardly Davidson, right, guys? Implement what, guys? What is the interface? How to configure? Acha, 1 minute. It's a core Java, na? No configuration, nothing. Okay. Here I should say sys out, sys trace, driving the super bike. What is that? Harley. One message has come now, boss. Everyone. File save as. Yeah, what is the next bikes we got, guys? Next bikes. One Aether electrical bike. Is it really doing well in the market? Aether electrical bike. Yeah, tell me here what is this? What's the next class we have taken, guys? Electrical bike, right? Uh, what is this? Aether. What's the bike? Electric bike. Electric bike. Change the file name also. Aether bike. What is this, guys? Aether bike. What is that? From electric bike. Zero param constructor. Yes, boss. Next. One more bike I want to take, guys. What is the one more bike? File. File save as. What is there? Array, we have got one more bike, na? Okay. CBZ. Hero Honda. Change the file name. Rename the file to Hero Honda CBZ. Arey. Hey, I want to change the bike name, guys. Hero Honda CBZ. Hero Honda CBZ. It's right only, na? Okay. It's not coming. The word bike is missing. Oh, yeah. Let me keep the bike. Rename the file. Yes. Mm. Here also. Hero Honda bike, guys. Tell me, rename it. I hope you got it. Yeah, 3 bikes are taken or not, guys? They're implementing common interfaces. That means they have become related classes or not. Come on. Now for this one, I want to develop the factory. New class. New class, guys. Here, what is this? Bike factory, right, guys? Bike factory. You got the bike factory? Okay, guys. Now listen. Bike factory should return one of the three three implementation classes based on the data they supply, right, guys? First of all, static public final method. Static public final methods, guys. Yeah, tell me, guys. Public static, tell me. Now it can return any by class object, but I can mention only one return type. Which name I should mention? Common interface name, come on. What is the common type for all these classes? Vehicle, right? Hmm. So public static vehicle. Oh, sorry, bike. Okay, bike. Public static bike. Bike. What is this? Get instance. Get bike instance, guys. Here I am going to pass type, guys. Yeah, here I should write what? Static factory method. Open floor bracket, closing floor bracket. Yeah, here what should I do? Based on the data that is passed, object should be created and written. Here what is bike? Bike is equal to null. Bike is equal to null. Yeah, tell me here what I'm doing. If type equals ignore case. Type equals ignore case. Tell me what is that? What are the models we have taken, guys? Hero Honda, Hadley Davidson, and okay, equals. Okay, equals. What is there, guys? First one we have taken Harley Davidson, na? Luxury. What is there? Luxury. Is someone asking for what? Luxury. Tell me what should I do? Bike is equal to new. Tell me. No, no. What is the Hadley Davidson is the main one. What is the Ather, Hero Honda, Harley Davidson? So now I am going for Athera. Okay. Got it, boss. Else if type equals ignore case. Token ignore case. What is the economy? Oh, what is economy? Tell me next one. What is that? Bike is equal to new. What is that? New economy means? Huh? What is that? What is the bike we got here? Hero. Hero Honda bike, right, guys? Else, else if, come on. Type equals ignore case. Ignore case. That means don't worry about the case sensitive part. Okay. What is next one? Next one is what? What's the next one? Total three we decided now, boss. Hadley Davidson over Hero over Ether is over electric. What is that, guys? What is the bike we have to create? For which bike? Ether brake, right, guys? Already created. In luxury, already created. Hero Honda is created economy, right? Then what is next? Luxury, I think you're gone wrong, it seems, right? In the luxury, what we do, guys? Harley Davidson Bank of. Bike banka. What's happening, boss? Okay, bike. 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. Here, I want to rename this one to bike. It came now? Okay. Other than these three things, anything is given. Bike, return throw. Return throw. New. What is this? Illegal. What is this? Illegal argument exception, right? Invalid bike type. Okay, we are ready with the factory method. Inside factory method, factory pattern logic is there. It is returning one of the several related class objects based on the data that is passed. What do you say, guys? Based on the data that is passed, guys. I think return is not required. Return bike now. Lastly, what, guys? Return bike. You should remember one core Java statement always. If Java method return type is interface, the method returns one of its implementation class object. 4, 5 implement, one implementation. Okay. Next, if Java method return type is abstract class, method should return one of its subclass object. If Java method return type is concrete class, normal class, method can return either that class object or one of its subclass. Okay. Yeah, return statement is wrong. Okay. With this factory is ready. Everyone understood the logic in the factory? Everyone understood the logic in the factory or not? Yeah, now what should I do, guys? I need to test it in the client application or not. Whether it is working or not, I have to test. Okay. New class. What is this? Factory DP test. Main method we have to add. Main is not there. Here main is not coming. I'm worried. Oh, here they have given one. Okay. Yeah, tell me. Here is what? Here we have to create what, my dear? We have to call factory method to get the object. Bike one is equal to, come on. Tell me, bike factory dot. Get an instance of. Bike factory dot get instance of. What is the instance number, guys? Okay, first I will take luxury. Bike one dot. Are only common methods only coming, right, guys? Okay, but I have to call drive method. Drive method is not a common method, right? Okay. Yeah, bike two, right, boss? Bike factory dot get instance of what, guys? Economy. Bike two dot drive. Sys out, guys. Yeah, tell me here what is there? Bike three. Yeah, tell me what is there? What is there? Luxury, right? Luxury is already taken. What is left then? Electric. I thought something else. Okay, here is what? Bike three dot drive. Fine. Luxury, economy, and electric. So, three times three different objects will come. But am I worried about how those objects are created? Let us assume client is developed by one person, factory is developed by one person. Factory we are getting from predefined classes and client is developed by me. So I'm going to enjoy the abstraction or not? If you feel both are developed by a single player, single person, you will think that what's the advantage? But think about factory is developed by someone, client is developed by someone. Come on. The person who is developing the client code, he will definitely enjoy the abstraction or not? Shall we run the application? Any errors are there? Red mark is still there. Where? That's not an issue. Create method get bike instance. Not there. Create method get bike instance. Public static void get is not saved. It is not saved. Okay. Now you observe. Yeah, gone. Okay, earlier not saved, this time saved, guys. Bike factory, yeah. Yes. I think no errors are there now. Click on it. Okay, on safe side, save all I said. Wait, we'll see. Errors will come, we'll see. Zero param constructor of Hadley Davidson. Author bike. Next one, author bike. Are in both constructors, same author bike is written. Hero Honda, you observe. Hero Honda Author bike is there. What is there, guys? Author. Honda bike zero param constructor. Factory DP test, guys. First what has come? Harley Davidson. Next. Honda bike. Next one, Author. But we are also calling drive method. Why drive method message is not coming? We are also calling drive method everywhere, right? Oh, in the drive method, we are just writing zero param constructor kind of message. Okay, that's not an issue, guys. Okay, all right. If you don't write, if you don't want to write this message there, you can write where? Drive method, driving so on something, separate zero arc constructor. You can take separate zero arc constructor like this. And driving, what is that? Proudly driving. Driving, tell me. Harley Davidson. Okay, how to prove object is created or not? How to prove object is created or not, guys? Can I take like this? Sys trace. Yeah, tell me what is there? Zero param. Zero param constructor. I think I have to do better to do all these changes everywhere. Okay. Hero Honda, here what? Driving the Honda bike, right? Super. One constructor. Public hero underscore Honda underscore bike. Sys out. Tell me. Honda bike. What constructor? Zero param constructor. Done, boss. Who is left lastly? Electric car, electric car, electric author electric bike, right? Author electric bike. What is this? Driving the bike, guys. Next one. Here also I should take zero param constructor. Sys trace. What is this? Driving. We are going to say driving there or not there. Okay. Now run the application. Acha, this is. Here is Misra. Okay. Everyone understood? Right. Factory DP test, guys. Enter. Yeah, tell me. Zero param constructor, it's a drive method. Zero param constructor, it's a drive method. Zero param constructor, it is a drive method. Drive method is coming or not coming? Okay, I call three method with three different objects, three different data. So three different objects have created. Client and factory is not developed by a single developer. Okay. Already classes are developed supporting factory pattern long back by vendor. Okay. So now I'm developing the client application by approaching the factory. So how does it create object? Where does it stores? Where? How does it destroy? Where it mentions really does not matter. When I ask for object will be given or not, guys? Is that clear? I hope you understood about factory pattern clearly. Same application is there in the material also. You go through that. Drive method. What is this? Bullet bike, drive method. Okay, main method. Like these things are there, guys. So here you observe the bike factory. Same. Standard bike, sports bike, right? Okay, electric bike, bullet bike. Coming or not coming? Yeah, today also I'll post in Facebook. Tomorrow I will give. I accepted Facebook request of everyone, already done in the morning itself. Upload file, guys. Next, class content, Spring, guys. Where is this? What's your batch code? 901. Spring core module. What is today's date? April 1st. May 1st. Okay, whatever. I got selected for organization after all rounds. When I was HR round, she said join in their company. Then I have to pay 4,000, 40,000 bond security. Fake company don't join. If they are asking money from you, fake company don't join. If company don't have projects, they take money from you. They say that deposit, the deposit, right? Got it? Tell them I will keep my engineering certificate. Tell them I will give all my Aadhaar card and other details. Okay. To file a case, what is mean maximum required? Your proof is required. Documents are required. Yes. There. Fine. 40,000 money they are asking security deposit means they are faking. That's it. If company is having projects, they don't need money from the employees. They're asking money means they don't have projects, right, guys? So what you will do by joining in the company where projects are not there? Simple theory. Google Drive is made, guys. Tomorrow onwards, I will share the Google Drive. Thank you. Have a nice time.